Hello. Are you ready for tonight's lesson? Today's lesson might be a little advanced. Có thể là có một số người sẽ chưa bao giờ nghe cái câu này. So you'll learn them. And at least when you learn it the right way. Nhiều lúc mình nghe không có rõ, mình nghe mình tưởng đâu là cái câu này, cái chữ này, cái từ này. Rồi mình nói xong nó thành thói quen. Mà quý vị biết không? Rất là nhiều người Mỹ đó, they say it wrong too. All the time. Okay, here we go. Are you saying them correctly? Let's learn some English idioms, how to say them correctly, how to use them in a sentence. Nha, quý vị đang coi ở nhà đó, I want you to repeat them. Yeah? Okay. In another word, cái này Leyna nghe rất là nhiều. And it's understandable. It's understandable because the correct way to say it is similar. The correct way to say it is in other words. Not in another word. It's in other words. This is a phrase used to indicate that you're about to restate something in a different way. You're going to say something in a different way, and it's typically to clarify or simplify it. Wow, nếu mà try to dịch tiếng Việt. Ok, mình dịch sơ sơ nha. Chắc là mấy bạn cũng giúp được, right? Ok. Khi mà mình nói cái in other words á, là có thể là mình đang nói hơi dài dòng hoặc là mình nói hơi khó hiểu. Thì mình chơi vô cái câu in other words, mình sẽ nói lại, kể lại cho dễ hiểu hơn đó. So like this. I tried to understand the plot and get into the characters, but found myself thinking of work I could have done at home instead. In other words, the movie sucked. Yeah? That's right. Là mình nói một cách khác đó. Sometimes mình nói nó hơi dài dòng chút. So, in other words, the movie sucked. Okay? So remember, it's in other words. In other words. Not in another word. Mà cái này nhiều người cũng viết như vậy luôn. Okay? All right, next one. Right off the bat. Right off the bat. It's right off the bat. Right off the bat. And it means from the beginning. Là ngay lúc đầu. Okay? Right off the bat. He told me right off the bat he didn't like to work on weekends. I'm not hiring him. I'm not hiring him. Yeah? Right off the bat. It means from the beginning, like right away. Nhưng mà nhiều người nói là right off the bat. It's right off the bat. He told me right off the bat he didn't like to work on weekends. Okay? People say this one wrong all the time. All the time. Nip it in the butt. That's not the saying. Not the saying. The correct saying is nip it in the bud. It's to stop something bad from becoming worse by catching it early. Yeah? Nip it in the bud. Nhưng mà nip it in the bud là Leyna nghe 10 người nói 9 người là nói nip it in the bud. Okay, it is not. Nip it in the bud. Có ai bây giờ nghe người ta nói cái câu này mình nói như vậy chưa? Nói sai như vậy á? No, no, no. Nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud. Bad habits by children have to be nipped in the bud. Là mình nên stop soon. Stop it as soon as possible. Stop it in the beginning. Like, don't let it get worse. Nip it in the bud. Okay? That's right in my alley. Cái này Leyna cũng nghe rất là nhiều. That's right in my alley. No. No, it's not. It's right up my alley. Up chứ không phải là in. Okay? Right up my alley. The meaning is, that's the kind of thing I like. Oh, I really like that. That's my kind of thing. All right? Up, not in. That's right up my alley. Here's the sentence. It's going to be a karaoke party. That's right up my alley. Okay, quý vị hiểu không? Yeah, right up my alley. Là đã ưng rồi mà còn ép nữa đó. Và cái đó mình rất là thích đó. That's right up my alley. Okay? Add salt to the injury. The reason why people say this wrong is because this makes sense. And in Vietnamese, we have a saying that's just like this. How's the saying? You xóa muối vào vết thương or something like that, right? Thì cái câu tiếng Anh nó cũng có một cái thành ngữ nó giống như vậy. Nhưng mà it's not add salt to the injury. It's add insult to injury, chứ không phải to the injury nhá. Sorry, that's a typo. It's add insult to injury. It means to make a bad situation worse. Traffic was bad, and to add insult to injury, I ran out of gas. Traffic was bad, and to add insult to injury, I ran out of gas. Okay? Add insult to injury, not add salt to the injury. Okay. Don't use him as an scapegoat. I hear this a lot too. This is a little advanced, this lesson, nhưng mà có ai bây giờ nghe mấy cái câu như vậy không? Don't use him as an scapegoat. Wrong. Don't use him as a scapegoat. A scapegoat is someone who's being blamed for something. Mình đòi hôn ai đó, nhưng mà thật sự cái người đó họ không có lỗi, nhá. Scapegoat. Billy is always using his little brother as a scapegoat. Okay? Billy is always using his little brother as a scapegoat, not an scapegoat. Okay? Okay, next one. How are we doing so far? So far, so good? Are you okay? Nó hơi advanced, but at least you learn it right the first time. Okay? Quý vị okay không? Everyone okay? Everyone's good? Okay, here we go. Next one. The issue is front and center. Có ai bây giờ nghe chưa? The issue is front and center. Wrong. Wrong. The saying is front and center, chứ không phải là front in center. Front and center. And it means top priority. Okay? Top priority. But people think it's in because when you say it together very fast, it sounds like, oh, yeah, that's front and center. That's front and center. Mình nuốt luôn cả cái chữ này, so people think it's in. It's not in. It's supposed to be and. But when we say it quickly, it sounds like front and center. Okay? Front and center. The issue is front and center. Trust me, the issue is being dealt with front and center. Okay? Top priority, front and center. It'll tie you over. Quý vị có bây giờ nghe cái này chưa? Oh, I'm going to eat this. I'm going to eat this. It'll tie me over. Tide. It'll tide you over. Okay? To tide over means to help you until things get better. To help you until you get what you really want. Yeah? Like, dinner won't be ready. Sorry, another typo. Dinner won't be ready for an hour. Have a snack to tide you over. Okay? Tide you over. Chứ không có phải là tie. Tide. And the reason a lot of people get this wrong, again, is when we speak English, we say it so fast, you don't hear the D. Yeah, it'll tide you over. Yeah. You never heard of it, huh? Yeah. Okay. Chalk it up to experience. I bet people who are very good with English still think this is right. Chalk it up to experience. The correct way is chalk it up. Chalk. Not chalk. Chalk. Chalk it up, linking something that's happened, okay, to a reason or circumstances, to credit something. Chalk it up to experience. We're crediting the experience. Trời ơi, sorry, all the typos. Bận quá mới soạn bài. He did well on the presentation. Chalk it up to experience. Là lý do đó, tại vì, okay, chalk it up to experience. Vì kinh nghiệm nhá. Oh, this one. Người Mỹ họ kết cái này wrong all the time. I hate it when I hear this. Tại vì cái câu này đó, khi mà mình nói ra đó, là nó, tại vì it's not regular speech. Cái câu nó hơi dài dòng một chút, phải không? Và những cái từ này đó, it sounds a little more intelligent. But when you say it wrong, it's no longer intelligent. Bởi vậy mỗi lần mà Leyna nghe họ nói mà sai như vậy á, nó sao á. Nghe cái lỗ tai mình nó sao á. Yeah. It's not all intensive purposes. It's all intents and purposes. Not intensive purposes. For all intents and purposes. It means for practical reasons, in a practical sense, hoặc là virtually. Here's a sentence. The meeting for all intents and purposes, was a way for the team to get to know each other. Here's another rule for this. You may use for all intents and purposes the same way you use at the end of the day. Chắc quý vị nghe cái câu đó rồi phải không? At the end of the day, they don't actually mean at the end of the day. Okay? It means trước sau gì hoặc là rốt cuộc cũng là. The meeting, for all intents and purposes, was a way for the team to get to know each other. Boy, that's hard to translate into Vietnamese. Oh, here's another one. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. This is wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. It's a work in progress. 3 words, not 2 words. It's not working, it's work in. Nhá. Nhưng mà tại vì tiếng Anh cứ nối với nhau hết. Bởi vậy người ta nghe, người ta cứ là the meaning is there's room for improvement, but progress is being made. The drawing doesn't look like her right now, but it's a work in progress. Okay. This one, people have gotten wrong for so long that it's become accepted. I bet no one listening right now knows that this is actually the wrong way to say it. The correct way to say this is a bald-faced lie. It means shameless. To tell a bald-faced lie means a blatant lie. Là nói láo mà không có như là mình biết mình đang nói láo. Mà mình lìm mặt quá mình nói luôn đó. A bald-faced lie. Boldface is a type, like a font. Yep. Boldface. Là cái chữ in á. Yeah? That's what boldface means. Nhưng mà so many people have gotten it wrong. It's now become accepted. A bald-faced lie. The politician told his constituents a bald-faced lie. People will argue about this because the correct one sounds wrong. Người ta nói sai lâu quá trời rồi, bây giờ cái mà đúng thì nó không có, nó sound không có đúng, còn cái sai thì nó sound đúng. Ngược đời như vậy đó.